I'm Brian. Anderson, and with me to Grant Hill and Tim Legler, and down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. The battle under the rim could be spicy. These two teams don't back down, Legs.
You're going to see a lot of contact under the glass tonight. Two of the best rebounding teams in the league. There's no doubt this is going to be physical from the get-go.
Watch out for stray elbows. Here's Leonard. Off target from the wing. And Carroll outside. Pass to Young. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Brian, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Back to Adebayo. Out to Leonard. Takes a three. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
And, of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
Young attacking. And that one drops for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Allen. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young from long range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Spencer. All by himself. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
First team foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Young misses.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Leonard for three. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 3. Pass to Banchero. Fades. That's short off the rim.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Allen.
Hawks foul.
You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better team.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul. And he's just a player that's so aware on the floor. I'm talking about Grayson Allen. He knows what's going on at all times. A really high basketball IQ.
Here's Banchero. And it's New York with a rebound. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Leonard looking around. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
New York shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks, they are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, B.A., since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
5 on the clock. And here's Oubre from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Allen. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, I love it right there. Grayson Allen taking that personally, and he couldn't wait for that clapback 3.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Yet to see a basket. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Banchero. Leonard pulls down the board. The Knicks with the lead. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. New York shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Here's Young. What a terrific move that is. Young's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Oh, explosive Explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Adebayo, no good. Outside Young. Over Leonard. Young misses.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Here's Spencer. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Now Young. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. For three, Caldwell Pope. Hits the trifecta.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Now here's Allen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Allen is very clever at drawing those types of fouls. Just a really high IQ player.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. So both free throws good from Allen. Hawks trail by 3. Now here's Young. This one for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, this is one of the most fearless perimeter shooters in this league. Trae Young has the ultimate green light.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. New York with the ball. Allen outside. Right side Adebayo. And the Knicks miss again. Outside Young. Pass to Banchero. From 11 feet away. He can't hit that time. Allen outside from behind the arc. Atlanta with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Adebayo with a tremendous wingspan right there, showing you what a lockdown defender looks like.
Banchero surveys from the high post. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
From the high post, it's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in. Banchero's got 7.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys, back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Highsmith. 4 on the clock to win the drought. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Here's Bailey. Lets the three fly. Highsmith grabs the board. Allen, left side. Outside Adebayo. It's stolen by Oubre. Young from long range. It's deflected. They get it back. Puts up a three. Fires hitting the triple. And the Knicks lead by 1. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Making a change here. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Pass to Bailey. The three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And with his size, Bailey can rise up over most defenders that are on him.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Pass to Shed. Allen on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Beasley touched it last. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
From the arc.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Shed. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Pass to Bailey. Collins, left side. Beasley for 3. Pure from three-point range. And now a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Here's Allen. Takes it inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, attacking the basket with confidence. I really like when Grayson Allen puts it on the deck and uses his body as well.
Here's Bailey. The fader will not go. Misses off the front iron. Allen with it. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance. And that makes it a tie ball game. And here's Bailey for 3. And that's not going to go. It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
26. Atlanta, 26.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Banchero. Now Beasley takes the three. Leonard pulls down the board. Now here's Jones. Stolen by Russell. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Banchero right side. Poke loose. Pass to Spencer. Over Banchero. Out to Leonard. Over Beasley. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And here's Russell. Fires for three. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. Here's Shed. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Spencer. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Spencer's got 5 now.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Shoots a fadeaway. It's rebounded by New York.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Pulls it. Shot by Leonard, no good. Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Bailey. Fires the 3. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field. Outside Jones. Here's Shed. Russell with the rebound. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Knicks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Leonard outside. Jacks up a 3. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep. Grant, you played in the more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance here.
I think you're spot on, BA. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Second chance shot. And Banchero with the lay-in. Banchero's got 9.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Here's Russell. Still without a bucket. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Lets it go from deep. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Back to Leonard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third personal foul.
And what a move by Leonard, baiting the defender to get them where he wants them.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Hits both from the stripe.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Young looking over the floor. Pass to Bailey. Fades and shoots. That one's wide left.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Murray Boyles. Guarded by Wiseman. Deflects the pass. New York working the ball around now. Here's Spencer. Out to Leonard. And here's Caldwell Pope. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
Knicks on D. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Here's Young.
Nothing is falling. But the good news is still early. They've got a chance to shoot themselves out of it.
Murray Boyles can't get it to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's the second game of 3 on the road.
And Trae Young doing a great job of reading the game. Saw the opening, and he delivered the pass right on time.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Now here's Young. He has 7. Screened by Wiseman. Spencer grabs the miss. Knicks leading by 4. Screen by Leonard. Pass to Spencer. There's the triple. Spencer, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now Caldwell Pope. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And here comes the break. Oh, there's the alley. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. Right side Young. Back to Oubre. 3-pointer. Spencer grabs the miss. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New York leading by 4. Pass to Adebayo. All sorts of time. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yeah, he's more than just an interior scorer. Adebayo also has a nice jump shot that he will work in there from time to time.
And Atlanta misses again.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
And one thing I love about Adebayo, he is never shy about drawing contact.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Leonard. Nice move. Leonard doesn't hold back.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Outside Oubre. Fires the 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Ben Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. BA, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. There's Young with the 3.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Outside Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Leonard. From the top of the key, he buries it. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Hawks trail by 10. Smith outside. Pass to Ben Carroll. Adebayo grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Spencer. From deep. It's hauled in by Oubre. Pass to Smith. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside. Here's Spencer. 5 points in the game. From 13. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Pass to Oubre. There's the 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. And here's Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. Guarded by Banchero. Here's Highsmith. It's rebounded by Banchero. end the drought. And it's New York with a rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's Spencer. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Spencer's got 8 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Right side, Caldwell Pope. Now Smith. He's scoreless. From deep, Banchero. Adebayo grabs the board.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Pass to Allen. Adebayo sets a screen. Puts it up from 15. Allen can't get it to go. Collins outside. For three, Caldwell Pope. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New York in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 13-point game. Out to the wing. Spencer grabs the miss. Knicks leading by 13. Pass to Adebayo. Puts one up from 19. The rebound by Atlanta. Now here's Banchero. Here's Young. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Young's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's just supreme confidence there from Young on that mid-range.
For three, Allen. And stolen by Banchero. Pass to Oubre. Now Collins. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Goes up on the wing. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has to be more aware, or else Young will stick them from the mid-range every time.
Now Allen. Adebayo sets a screen. And Allen gets it to go.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Oubre on the wing. Collins right side. Up top, Young. Clock at 6. Tries again. Young missing again. Knicks leading by 11. Pass to Leonard. Over Banchero. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Tries to break his ice. Adebayo grabs the board.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he plays with incredible determination. Want to is a skill, and he has it.
Now here's Adebayo. He's got 5. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
The 3 is up. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Allen on the wing. softly drops in the floater. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Now here's Banchero. 12 points for him. And it's Banchero again missing. New York leading by 10. Outside Adebayo. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere.
Up top, Banchero. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And the three off target.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Leonard can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 10. Here's Young. And Atlanta misses again.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
It's tipped.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on, improving his ability to knock away shots.
Here's Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. The three. And it's New York with a rebound.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Highsmith. Back to Adebayo. With the fadeaway. Yes, it's good. Adebayo's got 7 points.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Hawks trail by 11. Outside Young. Showing off his agility and touch inside. Trae Young.
And we know Trae Young will hurt you from deep, but when he's getting inside and scoring around the rim, it just makes him that much more difficult to contain.
New York working the ball around now. Pass to Carlson. Here's Spencer. Launches it. And that's collected by Trae Young. Now here's Oubre. And here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Young. Fearless Trae Young.
Yeah, for a smaller guard, Young is very skilled at taking the hit and converting regardless.
Picked his pocket. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And here's Bailey for three. Nails it from three. And now just a 4-point New York lead.
Yeah, this is what Bailey wants to get. Always hunting for these jump shot opportunities.
To the middle. Oubre with a steal. To the wing on the left. Here's Bailey. It's rebounded by Carlson.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Pass to Allen. New York needs to get off a shot here. Here's Shed. They can't stop the run with that one. Hawks trail by 4. Caldwell Pope with it. Pass to Bailey. Shot left block. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Spencer. Give him 8 points now. He drops it from range. Spencer's got 11 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here's Shed. A nice shot by Murray Boyles. And here's Young. Pass to Bailey. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's rebounded by Carlson.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Here's Spencer. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Murray Boyles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 11-point Knick lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Outside Oubre. Outside Caldwell Pope. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. New York leading by 11. Pass to Carlson. Now Allen. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Here's Oubre. For 3. And that's good. Bailey for 3. Bailey's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, a good idea to set up Bailey. He's got that high release. He's such an exciting young player.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams changing it up here. .127 left in the third. Pass to Murray Boyles. On the wing, Jones. Here's Shed. And there's the screen. 11 feet out. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Outside Russell. Here's Bailey. From outside the arc. That shot off. .46 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Murray Boyles. He's got 7. Shoots over Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's Beasley on the wing. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Bailey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that's what Bailey has to get used to as a rookie. Plenty of rugged defense when he brings it inside.
Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He makes 1 or 2 that time. Pass to Carlson. Here's Spencer. He's guarded by Beasley. And he gets that one. Spencer's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. New York leading by 10. Pass to Carlson. Here's Spencer. Here's Shed. Here's Spencer. He's guarded by Beasley. Clock at 4. Here's the pick.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Hawks trail by 10. Now Russell. Pass to Bailey. From downtown. Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Murphy. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. Murphy's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Kicks it out to Collins. Just 2 to shoot. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Knicks leading by 11. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Atlanta's substitution, number 4, Caleb Love.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Pass to Murphy. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Here's Bailey. And he drives in. Drains it from 9 feet away.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
To the left wing. Here's Murray Boyles. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Spencer. Puts it up from 17. Love grabs the miss. Hawks trail by 9. And let's go courtside. There's some news on Kelly Oubre. Allie, what's the status?
I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Hawks about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've decided this is an injury that can be played through, but we'll see if it's a limiting factor. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update.
Well, we certainly wish him the best during his recovery process. But right now, it's really next man up.
Sports here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. There's a screen. Pass to Murray Boyles. Misfires on the corner three. Now here's Banchero. Here's Sims. Caldwell Pope for three. Jones grabs the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the field.
To snap the cold streak. New York, again, can't hit. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Leonard, left side. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
To the right side. Banchero, right side. And it's New York with a rebound. Leonard outside. Offline with a three.
So he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
And here's Bailey for three. That shot, no good. Knicks leading by 9. Leonard outside. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Bailey. Banchero outside. Here's Bailey. 4-3. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Have to love his hustle tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Just one more rebound and he'll have a double-double.
Here's Murray Boyles. And it's Shed missing.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Screen by Leonard. The open shot by Allen. It's rebounded by Banchero. Hawks trail by 6. Banchero uses his size down there.
I just love the ball move.
Leonard outside. Pass to Allen. Leonard on the wing. From the wing, takes a big high bounce and goes in. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
And here's Bailey for 3.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
And they'll get another chance. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Young. Here's Bailey. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. Over Jones. Young can't hit. New York leading by 6. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Put your hands together for your next.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Adebayo. Atlanta with the rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Collins. Shot clock at 5. And here's Oubre from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. New York leading by 6. Allen on the wing. Launches the 3. Rebound, Trae Young. Up top, Collins. And here's Oubre from the arc. That one is off.
Stepping up to secure the board, he just wanted it more.
Pass to Spencer. Back to Leonard. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now Adebayo. Allen outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Oh, off target from downtown. Hawks trail by 9. Young. That is Trae's shot. The 3.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Outside Leonard. Screen by Leonard. 6 to shoot. The putback. There's the steal. Here's the break. Leonard with a double team. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Substitution.
Here's Bailey. No problem from 14.
Oh, moments like this speak to Bailey's level of confidence. This rookie doesn't back down from the spotlight at all.
Now here's Adebayo. The 11-footer. And Caro pulls it down. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Oh, no good on the layup. Knicks leading by 4. Now Allen. 1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Leonard fires! Oh, it misses! Hawks trail by 4. Bancaro goes strong down low.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Outside Leonard. Adebayo sets a screen. The 19-footer. Bancaro pulls it down. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Young with it. Collins a screen. Outside Bancaro. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Leonard. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what,
These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up.